Do you like my hat? Put it in the comments. Let me start. Anthropocentrism is the opposite of biocentrism. Biocentrism means that you look things from a biocentric point of view. That you look things from the well-being of all living beings, not one specific creature in its own. What's been anthropocentrism focused on the dominant species on this planet, who called himself very ironically humans. Even the word human and humane are practically the same thing, and the majority of people, sorry that I have to say it, are not so humane. At least, that's not how they act. They talk a nice game, but words are empty. Anthropocentrism, meaning anthropocentrism, Newtonism, is the ideology that our species is the most important thing in this whole universe, and that this species have to protect it by any means necessary, and that even have to come if that means that we have to sacrifice some other species to benefit our species. I think that is in many ways similar to nationalism and Nazism, the latter, and absolutely not civilized. The reason I claim I am one biocentrist and not one delusional anthropocentrist is because I don't value my species over any other. I don't think that we have to focus on all problems of this species before we have to focus on all the cruelty that our species do. In other words, this world where we live in is not one planet of one species, as many of us delusional believe. This is a planet of great diversity in life forms. And we need to live in harmony with the three laws of ecology. First, there's a limited amount of resources on this planet. That means a limited in economic growth and in greed. We have to conquer our greedy selfishness of our species and eliminate the greedy selfishness cunts. I think the whole world is their playground. We have to eliminate this kind of mindset. We have to eliminate nationalism and tribalism and become earthlings. And as earthlings, we have to learn that all living creatures are there for their own reasons, and they are not for our species. Pollinators are there for their own reason. Butterflies, wasps, some kind of birds, hummingbirds, are, for example, pollinators. Phytoplankton. produce 70% of all the oxygen on Earth. We are being destroying it. We are destroying the life support system of the Earth. Even if you look at it from an anthropocentric point of view, you can say that it is right, or you mean morally bankrupt and totally delusional, like Donald Trump. I believe climate change is a delusion created by the Chinese government. What a fool. By the way, we have to awaken from our insanity. From our ecological insanity. Three laws of equality. First law, the law of interdependence. All species are interconnected with each other, and without some others will not survive. Second, the law of finite resources. There is a limited amount of materials and sources to use. That means bounded on the capitalist system. We can have one healthy environment and healthy ecosystem, and on the same moment have one unlimited market system. Because all the stuff have to come from someplace. It don't come magical out of the sky. You have to get an exchange. The law of diversity. Unhealthy environments need diversity within the species. In the species in the environment. And that comes back to what I've said before. That this is not a world of one species. Think about what I've said today. And I'll see you next time. Kilometer out.